So this is the Redmi Watch 3 Active, and it's probably the best watch I've ever seen. I have three things to talk about it. The first one is the metallic finish. It's fully immersed in metal all around, even the button on the side next to the microphone. It's basically built to last as long as your phone, I guess. There are three things that I love about this watch which I have to tell you. The first one is the battery life. This has a massive 289 milliamp hour battery which will give you almost 15 to 25 days of battery life. I got personally 20 days, you might get more or less. So then I get this huge screen which is 1.83 inches, which has a peak brightness of 450 nits with a 60 Hz refresh rate. Finally, we have the call functionality which has a loudspeaker in the watch itself, so you can answer calls while on the go. So this is the watch over here with the metallic finish and everything. So that's the removable strap over here with the latch over here as well as over here, with the charging port over here, as well as the heart rate sensor and the stress monitoring and the SpO2 sensor with the Redmi logo, obviously. So now we come to the front of the screen. So this is the home screen right here, which shows your date, and that's the activity over here on the next page, which I'll show you. Time, BPM, the temperature outside, the day, and the battery percentage. So now we have this menu coming from to the right of the home screen. So these are what Redmi calls widgets, which are customizable. So this one is like for stats on steps and calories and moving, and this is heart rate, that's number of hours you sleep. And then these are even more widgets which come pre-installed or at least set up. Then we come to the main menu when we press this button over here, where it gives you an array of different apps that you can use. The first one is the workouts, where it has 100+ different workouts that you can use, such as combat sports, ball sports, much more. Then activity, it just shows your latest activity with a summary of what you have done on that day. Then you have stats, which you have seen before, that measures your heart rate with the sensor over here. And then you have the SpO2 over here, sleep, then that's the stress, which measures on a scale of 1 to 100. Then we have weather over here, and then we have events, which can be customizable in the app. Then we have contacts, I don't have any right now. Then we have the call button over here, where you can basically call anyone you want. And then you have music control over here. And then finally this controls the camera as when you want to use it. Then that's your alarms and everything. That's your stopwatch over here. And then that's your timers over here. It has some preset values over here and your 3 recent timers. And then this is so that you can find your phone. And then finally we have settings. Now in settings, this first one, watch faces, just gives you an option of 3 watches that you can choose from. I like the heartbeat one the best. And then you have sound and vibration. So this is where you have all your silent notifications, everything that you need. This is control the volume of the speaker. And then that just changes whether you want the vibration to be normal or strong. Then you have display. This is where you can change the brightness over here. Then you have stuff like raise to wake, which you can even change in the app, and cover to sleep, double tap to wake. Now we have the battery over here. Mine's currently on 88%. So we have battery saver over here, where it'll only show the clock and step count if you want, so that will save battery. Then optimization, this basically switches off all unnecessary stuff in the background so that your battery lasts longer. Then that's DND over here, which you can change. Then you have night mode over here, basically dimming the brightness of the screen while at night so that you can see the watch better. Then you have grid layout, whether you can of the layout of the options either as a grid or a list. Then you have a pin where you can set it so that when you remove your watch, it'll lock as soon as you take it off your wrist, so that in case someone steals it, they won't be able to access your information. Like right now it's locked because it's not on my hand, so when I switch it on, I can always like put in the pin myself and it'll unlock so that I can see all my personal stuff. And then finally you have system and about watch. This basically, system is just rebooting, power off, factory reset, and this one just disconnects your watch from the phone which you have taken. And this is just regulatory information, serial number, and well, that's it about the watch. So I hope you find this video helpful for your next purchase on this watch. Like, comment, share, subscribe guys, and NDT out.